Oh boy! Guys, oh guys, oh guys, oh guys. I knew there would be controversy this morning, but it seems like there was more than even I realized. Those Oscar noms, it's like, and again, we'll talk about some great things got nominated, and those deserve to be talked about, and we will, and I'm so happy for them. But it's like the Oscars are completely tone deaf. Like, read the room. I mean, why do this to yourselves? I don't really fully get it. So we'll definitely be talking about that. Also, there was a Morbius trailer that dropped, and I have tons of things that are going on in my head regarding Morbius. Ups and downs and highs and lows and all the ways and in betweens. And then Schmoedown, the awards. I didn't get to talk about the awards much on my last stream, so I want to make sure that I definitely get to all of that. Also, shout out to everybody who's joining me live right now, Monday at noon. If you're watching later, we are going to try to stream every single Monday at noon. Same thing with Tuesdays usually. Tomorrow I am going to be going on SEN. So tomorrow we will go up a little bit later, probably like 12:45-ish. And yeah, I'm trying to be a little more consistent for you guys, streaming 4 to 5 times a week and making sure that I'm here to chit and chat and all those things. Wow, chit sounds like a weird word when you put it by itself. I don't like the way, no, you gotta put it with chat. Shout out to Sad SQ, Global CPUI, Brett Cohen, Travis Gilbert, Julie Azik, Niall Cosgratch, Josh Tua, Mark Chapman, Shane Miller, Ryan Saldana, all the people that joined us live. And to our very first super chat of the day, JB Bonifacio. I don't hate the nominees. Oh, I don't hate the nominees. I hate the system that snubs movies like Farewell, Hustlers, Honey Boy, Dolomite, etc. Increase the noms from 5 to 10 for more major categories other than Best Pic. We'll be talking all about that, the amount of noms that they're allowed to do and what they're actually doing with that. Anybody who is coming over here from SEN, thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate that. And before we get into our first main topic of the Oscars, because trust me, we got a ton to talk about there, I do want to say thank you to people who have gone over to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. That is the best way to support me financially right now. I get more percentage of the money that you guys are supporting me with, so that is, again, the best way. And I'll be getting to all of the Streamlabs that come in today and that take place from between yesterday's show and today, because you are able to use Streamlabs at any time. Also, to anybody who is watching live now or watching after the fact, don't forget to thumbs up. Trying to get all those thumbs up and subscribe. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. We're currently at 19,000. We out of like a rocket after Collider, and then after that, it's been a little slow moving. So let's see if we can get to those 20,000 subscribers. Even if today we can get to 19.1, that would be pretty bad ass, if I do say so myself. If you can't support me financially, there's all different ways to do it, like subscribing, thumbs up, tell a friend, all of that great stuff. And again, right before we get to this Oscars conversation, shout out to Austin Kramer in the super chat, and to AFC 230, who says, just so disappointed at the snubs, no Dark Phoenix, The Fanatic, Men in Black, Terminator Dark Fate, or Cats nominations. Sad. I was reading that list like, okay, somebody's got weird taste, but we got that upside down smiley going on in there, so I know what you're doing. Also, shout out to, oh, you told me how to say your name yesterday, but I forgot. Tushika Productions, sorry, remind me again, who said, with Kate drafting Goddard, Marzoni, and Sheridan, do you think they will change the name? Shout out to DEN Live. I gave you a shout at the end of last week, but last show, but thank you again for that. Glenn Caesar, just now in the Streamlabs for $100, because he's the most generous person on the planet. Hey Roxy, just tossing another coin to lead Rockstars, #Rockstars Band. Hell yeah, Glenn Caesar. Seriously, the most incredible human. Also, shout out to our mods who are in here, our amazing moderators, Paul Denuzio, Billy Belford, Matthew Gold. I know that for some of you guys, it's in the middle of the day, so thank you to everybody who joins live and after the fact. Jake Yacovetta in here as well. All of you fucking rock. It's almost like you're a bunch of rock stars, which we will get to, guys. But let's jump right into this. The Oscars, guys. The Oscars. Okay. Several years ago, the Oscars got the reputation of being hashtag Oscars so white. And they don't give a fuck about that, clearly. They say, yes, and we are so white, and do you have an issue with that? Like, there were so many opportunities for them to not do what they did this year, but they just didn't want to take it. I mean, it's wild. They just really, truly didn't want to take it. And that's fine, I guess, if that's your deal, but like, why? Why, when you have 10 spots, do you decide to nominate 9 movies? Why? And it's not just that. There are so many other things too, like, oh God, this fucking touch screen thing that I don't understand yet. I'm like my grandmother. There's a lot of other things too. Like, okay, one of the movies that I feel like it just keeps getting continuously snubbed is Just Mercy. I don't know if you guys have seen Just Mercy yet, but it was a Festival 2019 movie, so it is eligible, I believe, for the 2020 awards. And there's just been like no talk about it, which is really wild considering how excellent it was, but not just how excellent it was, how incredible Jamie Foxx was in this. For him not to get a Best Supporting nom, I don't know, I just feel like people truly didn't see the movie, didn't care about the movie, I mean, I really don't know. And then I know that we can't consider women minorities because there are more women than men on the planet. But obviously women continue to get snubbed left and right. Hashtag Oscars so male. And like, Greta Gerwig did an amazing job for Little Women this year. Why? Why didn't you guys, like, why? Why didn't you guys nominate her? I don't know. You know, Little Women was nominated for Adapted Screenplay. Little Women was nominated for Performance for Saoirse Ronan and for Florence Pugh, for Costume Design, for Score, for Best Picture straight up. So why didn't you nominate Greta Gerwig? If it had all the best pieces to it, why isn't she nominated? Joe Starr in the chat right now, guys. I wonder if Joe is feeling similar to me this morning. What is the orange ball? I have to know, says Joe Starr. Equally as relevant to this Oscar talk. This, my friend, is a cutie. I don't know whether it's a clementine or tangerine or what the hell they're called, but I seem to have one on every stream, so I guess you could say it's kind of my thing. So Joe and Jake are talking, laugh my ass off. Does Rox even have a cat? No, it's a ball. Greta definitely a big snub, says Matt Link. Yes, Greta is a big snub. Do best directors always correlate with best picture? I don't think so. Evo first. No, not always, but usually. And most of the time, not only are you nominated if you're nominated for best picture, but a lot of the time the person that wins best picture the picture that wins best picture is also the picture that wins best director. Again, not all of the time, just some of the time. But still, Greta Gerwig was awesome. Like, why? Why did they do that? And then for me, a movie that got totally snubbed, which is in the top 5 movie of the years for me, is The Farewell. God, The Farewell was so effing good. And not only that, but Awkwafina just won I believe it was at the Globes. So you're telling me she's winning awards in other places, but is not nominated here? The movie's not nominated? I mean, how is that? How is that? Ronnie H7, Peanut Butter Falcon got snubbed. So listen, I think that was a financial thing. When you don't have the money to do a big Oscar push, you don't win. A lot of this is about the marketing and financial backing. And yes, I agree that if it was just about the best movies, Peanut Butter Falcon would have gotten some love. Saul says, oh please, there were 10 women nominated for Best Supporting and Best Actors. Explain that. Epic comment, Saul. That's pretty great. Awkwafina's so awesome. Shane, I agree. No love for Olivia Wilde and Booksmart either. Garth, Olivia Wilde did something amazing in that movie. And yeah, no love there at all. I felt like this year, this was not the most egregious year we've ever seen. It was not good, but it was not the most egregious. But it was the year that they could have helped themselves and chose not to. And why? Why did they choose not to? Let's go through these right now. Because performance by an actor in a leading role, the nominees, Antonio Banderas, Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Driver, Joaquin Phoenix, and Jonathan Pryce. These were pretty standard. For me, a snub in this category, although I think that this was more political than anything, although I can't be sure, but you know, this movie was getting a lot of heat, speaking of Olivia Wilde, for her role, but I really felt like for Richard Jewell, Paul Walter Hauser should have gotten the nomination. I think what he did was incredible. And he didn't, which is what it is. A lot of people in here talking about Adam Sandler being snubbed. A lot of people were hoping he would make it. I didn't adore that movie, but absolutely his performance was incredible. And I could see him being nominated here. Yeah. You know, Sandler was great. There's not that many spots here with the 5 nominations though, so alright. Then for actor in a supporting role, we had Tom Hanks for Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins for The Two Popes, Al Pacino and Joe Pesci for Irishman, and Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Any snubs you guys saw here? It's hard for me to even say in this category, because a lot of this just went to, I mean, these are just the biggest actors and they did a great job. It's funny that Tom Hanks is being nominated for supporting, but after seeing the movie I get why. So yeah, and I still haven't seen Two Popes, so I do need to see Two Popes. Excited to see that still. By the way, I still can't believe Joe Starr is in the chat. I hope that he stays forever and ever. The Lighthouse, Defoe got snubs at Colin Murr. Jamie Foxx, yes, that was the snub that I was talking to you guys about. Jamie Foxx for Just Mercy. I mean, to me, that is like the performance of Jamie Foxx's career. It is so effing good. So good. I have not seen Portrait of a Lady on Fire yet, Mark. I have not seen that. So, yeah. Joe Starr says tomorrow's Honest trailer will be late because I'm chilling here. I'm going to get so much hate for that, Joe. So much. Ricky Gervais should host the Oscars. LOL, I never saw Uncut Gems, but it's good. Kevcast, kind of hard to watch, but they do an excellent job with it. For performance by an actress in a leading role, Cynthia Erivo, Scarlett Johansson, Saoirse Ronan, Charlize Theron, Renee Zellweger. This one was very surprising because everybody had thought that Lupita Nyong'o was going to get at least nominated here, and definitely deserved it for us. And she wasn't, and she didn't get nominated. And again, it's kind of just like, why? And I'm sorry, this might be a hot take, but I think Renee Zellweger, and I have not seen Harriet yet, but I think Renee Zellweger and Charlize Theron crushed in Judy and Bombshell. I don't know that Saoirse Ronan in Little Women or ScarJo and Marriage Story were like the performances of the year. They're both, Saoirse Ronan and Scarlett Johansson are two of the best actresses on the planet. Don't get me wrong. But you're telling me those performances were better than Lupita Nyong'o's? What are you watching? I mean, they did great. Scarlett Johansson was incredible in Marriage Story, but I don't think it was an Oscar-worthy role. Yeah, she did a great job living her truth and doing it subtly and beautifully, but I don't know. And yeah, her more so than Saoirse Ronan, who then did a good job with the role, but like, more than Lupita or what? Dick says it's not Saoirse, it's Saoirse Ronan. I thought it was Saoirse Ronan. Am I not saying that? Don't agree with ScarJo for Marriage Story, deserving for JoJo though. Yeah, for Jojo Rabbit, that performance was, I mean, so incredible, and she definitely deserves that nom. So for supporting, Kathy Bates and Richard Jewell, great. Laura Dern in Marriage Story, great. ScarJo and Jojo Rabbit, incredible. That would be my vote goes there, probably. Florence Pugh in Little Women, and Margot Robbie in Bombshell. Really good ones. Really good ones. Any snubs that you guys see here? Curious about these snubs. I know for Best Animated Feature, a lot of people were really happy about Missing Link. A lot of people were upset about Frozen 2. I have not seen Frozen 2 or Missing Link, so I will tap out on these snubs because I do not know. I do not know. Laura Dern will and should win, says Colin. She was excellent. Laura Dern could win every award for the rest of our lives, and I'd probably be happy. Us was great. The ballet scene was great, says Gene Byrne said. No abominable, says JB Bonifacio. I didn't see it. Did not see it. JLo snubbed for supporting. Yeah, she had been getting a lot of love, but I thought she was getting nominated for lead. Maybe not the. All right, continuing down this list, guys. For cinematography, Irishman, Joker, Lighthouse, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. To me, there's no question. Deakins should take home this award forever, but for 1917, I mean, he did something I've never seen before. So if people are actually going to see 1917, then he will get the love on this one. 1917 all day long, says Chase. Yeah, I agree. Spell Go says Deakins is a lock for that award. I agree. It's just so effing good. It's just so good. Costume design, Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Maybe. I feel like, yes, Joker got 11 noms this year, but like, how snubbed would you feel if you became the highest grossing movie and you wrapped up over a decade of cinema and you just were getting snubbed left and right? Like, I don't know. It means something that it made more money. It means something that it was the biggest. It means something that it was at the end of an era. And Endgame just like gets snubbed. That's such a weird one. It's so strange. Yeah, Hollywood says Downey Jr. for supporting actor. I thought maybe two. Maybe. Endgame only got nominated for one for visual effect. Yeah, Matthew Gold. Just not the move. And there was a ton of other costs. It's hard to say with costume because these are all great. There's so many great ones every year. Achievement in directing, Scorsese, Todd Phillips, Sam Mendes, Quentin Tarantino, Bong Joon-ho, Bong Joon-ho. You know, I didn't love Parasite as much as everybody else did, but I'm glad to see it get as much love as it is because It means a lot for foreign films. It means a lot for a hashtag Oscars not as white. I think that this movie took a massive swing, and so I appreciate nominating movies that do take swings as big as this. And it did do something different than I'd seen in a long time. So I'm okay with all of the nominations, and I thought the movie was good. I didn't love it because it didn't touch me at my core the way I wish it had. Unlike The Farewell, which to me was like just the most moving, incredible movie. So effing good. Best documentary, like a little shit. I haven't seen any of these, which I feel awful about. I'm going back to director. Obviously, I already talked about Greta getting snubbed here. For doc, American Factory, The Cave, The Edge of Democracy, For Sama, and Honeyland. Have you guys seen these? Because if you have, you're better than I am. Then you're better than I am. Sean says, I like Parasite, The End Lost Me. Starfire, but Roxy also loved that horrible film from last year. I guess. Davin O'Toole says, do the Oscars really matter? If an actor, director, etc. does a great job and sees that people connected and enjoy like what they did, that's all that should matter. Who cares if they want some awards? Gavin, they actually really do matter. They matter for multiple reasons. Number one, visibility on that film. A lot of these movies like The Farewell or Peanut Butter Falcon that I thought were incredible this year but didn't get seen as much, the Oscars brings a lot of visibility to it. So the nominations matter. Number two, these people who are working in Hollywood, they have a much easier time getting their next gig if they've won or if they're even nominated. So yeah, for many reasons, they really do matter. And you work your whole life to be seen by people and to be appreciated by people, and this is one way to show that. Sean Quinn says, I thought Shia would get something. I haven't seen Honey Boy. I obviously loved Peanut Butter Falcon. Can't stop talking about that still. So, yeah. Looks good on a resume when you've had an award, Kevcast says. Of course. It looks awesome. Best Documentary Short Subject nominees. I don't know these either. Achievement in Film Editing nominees. Ford v Ferrari, which again I have not seen yet. It's one of the only ones I have not seen yet. Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Parasite. Best International Feature Film. I think everybody thinks that this one's going to be Parasite, although I'm excited to see Pain and Glory because I haven't seen that either. Honeyland, Corpus Christi, and Les Miserables. I really want to see all of those. The only one I have seen is Parasite. Makeup and Hairstyle, Bombshell, Joker, Judy, Maleficent, and 1917. Glad to see Maleficent get some love here because that makeup, incredible. Although I'm sure we're still missing so many major ones. So many. Like Endgame. Like frickin' Endgame. Original score, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker. Shout out to John Williams. Any snubs that you guys are seeing in these categories, major snubs, would love to hear. While you guys are writing in those snubs, I did want to say, shout out to Lamont Smalls in the Super Chat. How do you feel about Cats not being nominated for any awards this season? Although I honestly thought Francesca performed very well in the role and Taylor's Beautiful Ghost was a wonderful song. Lamont, I'm not surprised. I like Cats more than most people, and she was great. I don't think it was award worthy necessarily. Wiley Todd, what do you think about Miles Teller besides Whiplash? I think he's one of the best actors around right now. He's so fucking talented. I can't even explain. I think he's so good. Just so good. Yeah, in everything that he does. God, dude plays douchey so well. A lot of other things also, but especially that. Also, DeJean Byrne said, until Always Sunny wins an Emmy, I don't trust award shows. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of the top 10 shows of all time, so I feel you. Austin Kramer in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Thank you for your support there as well. Roxy, it's been a while since I've been in here, but I would like to log a complaint about the new moderator team. They're a bit trigger happy and evidently hate freedom. Salt, what happened? What happened? Just trying to support. I didn't see what went down, but all right. Continuing with these Oscar noms, guys. Nothing else really struck me as crazy other than when we went to Best Motion Picture of the Year. Ford v Ferrari, Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. The only one of these I haven't seen is Ford v Ferrari. I'm planning on trying to watch it this week. To me, The Farewell should absolutely be nominated in this category. I think Us should have had a shot in this category. By the way, I haven't mentioned Dolomite one time, and that's a sin because not only Dolomite, but Eddie Murphy. I mean, that movie was so effing good, and clearly we don't mind nominating streaming movies, so why is Dolomite? Is it because it's a comedy? Is it because hashtag Oscars so white? I don't know. And they didn't nominate everything they could have nominated. It's not like they maxed out at 10 and all 10 were deserving and we were like, oh, well, that is what it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies nominated. 9. Why? How does that work? Why did you do that? I don't get it. I don't get it, Oscars. Such a weird move. What do you guys think at home? If you had to say what is the #1 biggest snub for the Oscars, what would you choose? If you could nominate one person or one category that didn't get nominated, what would it be? All of those questions, very curious for you guys. Right now, on most of the lists, Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers, people are saying that's a snub. Lupita Nyong'o's. For Us, obviously, Greta Gerwig for Little Women, Farewell for Anything, Adam Sandler for Uncut Gems, Robert De Niro for Irishman. Oh, he wasn't nominated? Whoa. Dolomite for Anything, people are saying is a big snub also. This list is coming from Rolling Stone. Taron Egerton for Rocketman. I like what Rolling Stone says here. Let's get this straight. You go and give the Oscar to Rami Malek for his impersonation of Freddie Mercury last year, but Taron Egerton's superior embodiment of Elton John this year can't even warrant an invite to the party? Perhaps the Academy felt like it didn't want to repeat itself, and to be fair, the Best Actor category was stronger overall this year, but Egerton was everywhere this award season, participating in Q&As and meeting Academy members. Will probably be back, but any hope for an Oscar this year is gone like a candle in the wind. I actually thought Rami Malek was amazing, but I thought that Taron Egerton was incredible too. So that is what it is. Yeah, a lot of people saying Endgame is a massive snub. Also, Midsommar, which I did not see, people are pretty upset about not getting any love. Although I think that based on what I know the movie to be, doesn't seem like an Oscar. Doesn't seem like the Oscars would support that movie necessarily. Yeah, but just like again, the last point about this is they just didn't have to do to themselves what they did. They didn't have to. It wasn't necessary. They had more spots. They had people they could bump. There was more people of color and women making movies this year. Just surprised. All right, we will talk about the Morbius trailer next, guys, because Morbius did drop a trailer today, and I have questions, comments, and concerns, all of the above. Before we do that, though, if you are in here live right now or you are watching later, do not forget that you guys should give that thumbs up and subscribe. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. We're currently at 19,000. Let's see if we can get to 19.1 by the end of the day. That's what we're going for. Also, don't forget, Super Chat if you're having a good day, week, month, or even your year. And even better than Super Chat, although Super Chat is still great, Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Always we're trying to grow the rock stars, so if you cannot support financially, tell a friend. And if Streamlabs is scaring you off because you don't know if you'll know how to use it, it was super easy to set up. It took me under a minute. And I think it'll be the same for you guys. I'm right now trying to upgrade all my equipment, make sure that I'll be live streaming to you guys with a mic and a good camera and all of that stuff. So the quicker we get those Streamlabs, the better quality these videos will start to be. You guys bought me this amazing camera last year, but it doesn't stay on for more than 20 minutes at a time, so I have to get a new software with it, and it doesn't connect to the equipment I already have, so it's all this stuff. Hey, Roxy, how did you get to be so perfect? Great question, Lucas Gold. All right, let's talk Morbius, guys. Let's talk Morbius. By a show of bunnies versus hearts, is Morbius going to be any good? Send bunnies if you think yes. Send hearts if you think no. Bunnies for Morbius is going to be good. Hearts for it is not going to be good. Some early hearts coming in. 6-6 and Roman Natale. Some bunnies from Sean Cal. Some mixed ones. Some people sending bunnies and hearts. Right now I'm seeing more hearts than bunnies, but still seeing a lot of bunnies. You guys are as mixed and confused as I am. Yeah. Looking at all of this, it's like very, very, it's very polarizing, I guess. I think that Jared Leto himself right now is incredibly polarizing. After his performance as the Joker, and just who he is in interviews and stuff, and all the stuff he said after Suicide Squad, saying that his stuff was cut, and all of his grievances with DC, just the tides have turned a little bit on him. You know, he went from being this like Academy Award, Dallas Buyers Club, Requiem for a Dream, this guy that was like on everybody's list of stars, to having kind of this weird thing about him. And I've always really liked Jared Leto's performance. I don't like his band as much as I like his acting, but you know, I respect him. I like him enough. He's still slated for 2 different DC projects, so we'll see if either of those end up happening. This probably makes that a little less likely, but you never know. But yeah, so when Morbius was announced, I was kind of like, let's see how this goes. I guess let's see how this goes. I really liked Venom. You guys know that. I was one of the few on Collider Live who spoke very positively about Venom. Really enjoyed it. But I don't know. I don't know about this one. This trailer helped me a little bit. I liked the trailer enough. It wasn't my favorite trailer, but I thought it was good enough. I kind of got the concept a little more. You could see Jared Leto seems right for the part. On IMDb, the summary says, biochemist Michael Morbius tries to cure himself of a rare blood disease, but he inadvertently infects himself with a form of vampirism instead. Looks cool, I think. I like J.K. Simmons. So, you know, he's rumored to stop by. Michael Keaton obviously is bomb.com. Tyrese campaigns for every role he's ever gotten. So, there's that. Sean Quinn says it's going to be a weird year for comic book movies. Yeah, I agree. It is a weird year. I mean, Birds of Prey, I kind of have similar thoughts. I actually really love this Birds of Prey trailer, and I'm feeling positively about it now. But I've been feeling like, what is this movie? And that doesn't mean it's not going to be good. Hey there says Morbius should be in the Amazing Spider-Man universe. This movie and Venom are the tone of Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is fine. The new Spider-Mans are too boring and vanilla. I like the new Spider-Mans, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. Thank you, Ryan Shields, for the super chat. AFC 230 says, looks like a pile of hot shit. Has a feel like it was filmed in 2003, just like Venom. I kind of like that about Venom, though. I don't know. It's like, it's a whole thing. You guys seem as confused and conflicted as I do. And that, by the way, it's not our prerogative to know right now if this movie's going to be good. Sorry, I just looked up because it felt like I was in an earthquake, but I think maybe I was just rocking back and forth a little. It's always hard to tell. I think we're good. Los Angeles, am I right? But yeah, it's just it's a movie. We know that. We know that it's gonna be a comic book movie. You know Jared Leto's in it. You know they're gonna give it them their all. And we know that Venom did incredibly well for them financially. So why the F not? Why the F not? Yeah. Also, by the way, just pausing, not to give trolls any more attention than they deserve, but like, what the actual fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with him? I don't even know if you guys saw that, but like, fuck off and crawl into the hole that you belong in. Anyway. Late to the show, Roman McCoy, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here. I like that Michael Keaton was in it, says Shane Miller. Same, Michael Keaton makes everything better. I think this Morbius movie looks awesome, says Saul. Saul, are you being sarcastic or you mean it? Interesting. There's a massive fan base for Venom, not Morbius so much. Ask any casual fan who Morbius is. Rusty X100 or times 100. Yeah, I agree that there's not as many fans for Morbius as Venom. So we'll see how it does. I think they have a little bit of goodwill going into it, or at least with the fans, not as much with the critics. And I'm not usually speechless about movies. This one keeps me thinking like, huh. In the Streamlabs from Garth McMurray on this topic, Garth says, I liked the Morbius trailer. I thought I would hate it. Now I am more optimistic. I can relate to the character because I suffer from a rare blood disorder that causes me to use crutches or a cane often, and I'm treated using the blood of other people. Garth, but I don't think you become a vampire. But I guess you never know. Also, shout out to the Voodoo Jew. Wishing you well on all your new adventures, Brian. Brian, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And to Austin Kramer, thank you for the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Glenn Caesar in the super chat. Roxy, on behalf of Chris Burke. Roxy, it's Avery, just got out of school. I get to shoot my national commercial this week. LOL, I'm excited. Guys, for anybody who's new to this stream, Avery is awesome and very young, aspiring performer who's been auditioning and whatnot, and she's getting to shoot her nationals, so that's awesome. Hell yeah to Avery. And I'm appreciating you updating us. You rock. You're gonna kill it, girl. Do your thing. Jason Lewis, Sinister Six versus Tom, Andrew, Toby. Wow, that would be wild. Do you think we could get Tom, Andrew, and Toby in one movie? That would be like insane. I would watch the fuck out of that, though. I would watch that every day. That would be unreal. Bomb.com. All those things. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I mean, again, I'm gonna go see this movie. I'm gonna go see Morbius, obviously. Saul says that he's being serious, though he had very strong and old biases towards anything Spider-Man. I love all things Spider-Man. The truth is, guys, I've never seen a Spider-Man or Spider-Man adjacent movie that I didn't like. I love all things Spider-Man. Billy Mitchell says I'm confused on the Oscar so whack thing. Really? I feel like I explained it. Garth says I'm not a vampire, but the myth of them started with hemophiliacs like me and the royal families. I thought it started with people with porphyria like me. I have a weird disease too. What about Neil Patrick Harris Spider-Man? Rusty. Is my nerd brain doing me wrong right now? What am I forgetting about? How long until Bad Boys for Life is out? Bill, I'm seeing it tomorrow night. So tonight, guys, I'm going to see Doolittle. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to see Bad Boys. And you know who else is going to see Bad Boys? McCougs. Josh McCouga and his amazing wife are going to see Bad Boys tomorrow night. I'm happier for them than anybody on the planet, which is great. I'm seeing it on Wednesday, says Gilberto. What do you guys think is going to be better, Doolittle or Bad Boys? I think probably Bad Boys, but it's going to be an interesting 2 nights of movies. I love Bad Boys in general. Jordan says none of the above. A lot for Bad Boys. Chase says Doolittle, though. Matthew Gold, our amazing mod, says Bad Boys. Yeah, we'll see. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about the Schmoedown Awards? Send bunnies if you want to talk Schmoedown Awards. Saul says actually the original vampire folk myths comes from an old tale about women who died in childbirth during returning from the dead. Interesting. The more you know. Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Matthew Gold wants to talk about it. Rednax wants to talk about it. Garth McMurray wants to talk about it. Scanner sent a mouse. Was that to get eaten by the bunny? Glenn Caesar, Paul Denuzio, Daniel McConkey, Eric Gregg. Alright. PC. All of the people. Chase Hall. Enjoy yourself, dear. Have fun. Before we get into the Schmoedown Awards, guys, I know you guys want to talk about it, and we absolutely will. Going over to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Hey Roxy, first time sending some Streamlabs love. Just signed up for your Patreon a week or so ago and love the content, so thank you. I am just joining the live stream, but one of my biggest snubs is no Terran for Rocket Man. I loved his performance. That's from Jim K03, Jim Kennedy. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. Thanks for being a patron. Patreon.com/Roxy Stryer. If nothing else, anytime that I stream something or do something, or now I'm going to start using it like just as a website in general, if I'm on Screen Junkies or SEN, and put the link on there so you guys always know where I am. And then there's all different fun tiers as well. So happy to have you here and at Streamlabs. Again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. No matter what time you're watching this, even if it's after the fact, then you can still go to Streamlabs. Saul says, so are we, talk about me send you $1,000 super chat? Saul, what are you talking about? Saul, huh? Who, what, where, when, huh? Who, huh? Roxy has Roxy done a rundown of Oscar nominations. Bill Barclay, yes, I did that for the first half hour. Then we jumped into Morbius. And now we're going to close out by talking all things Schmoedown Awards and whatnot. Who watched SEN this morning? Schmoedown Entertainment Network. You wish, Saul, with $1,000 donation. Shane, I do wish. It's like I'm at that point now where we're halfway through the month. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys. Wait, oh my God, before we get to Schmoedown Awards, I completely forgot to tell you guys this. Today is January 13th, which is a really big deal because it's my half birthday and everyone who knows me knows I fucking love my half birthday. I can't believe I didn't say this early in the stream. I was thinking about it all morning, and I woke up and I had a text message from my sister who said happy half birthday, because I kid you not, if there's a reason to celebrate, then I like to celebrate. So my birthday is July 13th, and today is January 13th, which means that I am officially 28 and a half, and I know it sounds fucking stupid, and I know it sounds fucking childish, and I know that most people think I'm crazy, but why not celebrate things and milestones? I don't know if you call this a milestone, whatever. So I'm very happy about that, and I'm gonna eat cake and cupcakes and all the things, and I suggest you guys start celebrating your half birthdays as well, because it fucking rocks, and that's what's up. You guys are saying, what is a half birthday? I told you, it's like the half year. So January 13th is 6 months after July 13th. So, yay, it's my half birthday, really big deal. Avery's birthday is July 13th too. Oh my God, Chris Burke, it's Avery's half birthday today. Huge deal, everybody needs to celebrate. It's the shit. Some people making fun of me, some people understanding. You know, you hate us because you ain't us. I guess that's what it is. You know, it's fine. Go ahead to the super chat. Fanboy Radio off topic, but I think you should watch Midsummer. I'm interested to hear your take on it. Quite the experience. FYI, I don't watch alone. Get Darina. Yes, okay, I will. I do want to see it. Jake Yacovetta and the Streamlabs. Spoilers, but who really will be mad about it? Call to motherfucking action. Yeah, we're going to talk all about the awards in just a second, but I'm just reveling in one more minute about the half birthday, because it's unreal. Joe Winter says tomorrow is his half birthday. Pro Chap says happy half birthday. Did you just get a half cake, says Garth McMurray? No, but that would be great. Hope you have an awesome day, says Sean Quinn. Don Stiletto says happy half birthday. It's July, baby thing to celebrate a half birthday. Simply Emily, that's great. I love that. Oh yay, all the people sending me cake. So also they left a comment on yesterday's live stream with a link from the last stream I was in November. It's timestamped to the discussion about you drafting me. We have multiple conversations about it. Oxy, how do you do this? Do I do what, scanners? Happy half birthday to me. Jason Conlin in the super chat. Happy half birthday, X. Love it. Thanks, Jason. You guys are all gonna get me cake. Really, you're gonna help me pay my rent. My rent? My rent. My rent. Speaking of saying things with an accent, I've been watching Floribama Shore, guys. That show is so good. I cannot even help it. It's unreal. So good. Thank you to everybody in here for talking about my half birthday. You guys rock. You guys absolutely rock in the house. Hell yeah. Alright. So talking about the awards. Guys, the Schmoedown Awards. They were wild. I honestly think that nobody could have expected they would have gone as well as they did. Spoilers on Schmoedown Awards, the Schmoedown Draft, the Schmoedown Awards. They were so fun. Only thing I wish is that the Schmoedown Awards and the Schmoedown Draft were on a different day from each other, because I felt like I couldn't even really enjoy the award ceremony because all I was thinking about was who I was going to draft. And I'd been doing so much research, and I was looking around the room and people were talking to me, and I want to like respect everybody and give them their, really just like give them their time and let them pitch themselves and do and support them. And so all I could think about was that. So the awards, like, I couldn't even really pay much attention. Not that it mattered because I didn't win jack shit. We all knew Tom Dagnino was going to take home that Manager of the Year, even though he is not the Manager of the Year. He's the manager of the losers. Myra Marin in the super chat. Can you please announce every time you are going to be on a channel so we can support you? So hopefully you can bring you more often. Yes, Myra, I do it in my Patreon, patreon.com/RiseStrider. I will say anytime where I'm going. And then also on my Twitter, I try to, but tomorrow I'll be live probably at like 12:45 because I am going to do SEM tomorrow morning. So there is that. But sticking with these awards, do you guys know who won? How did you guys feel about it? There were some really meaningful moments. I think it's amazing when we watch the Schmoedown, anything, the awards, the draft, and you see these grown-ass people just like cry on stage because of how much it's affected their lives. And that's incredible, you know, like just so wonderful and so anything that doesn't hurt somebody else, you know, like anything that you can do that you can become obsessed with is not harmful to somebody else, I'm about, you know, like things that are harmful. There's certain hobbies that are harmful or certain activities you partake in that F with other people. Schmoedown's not one of them, and it's healthy, it's great. I thought that Clark and Rachel's speech, oh my God, for the Yodi Award, I like wanted to cry. It was so beautiful when Clark was talking about encouraging little women around the world and young girls to be in the conversation. And God, it was awesome. It was awesome. It felt like being at a legit award show. What was also really cool about it was we got to see, or I got to see at least, Sadie, Christian's wife there, supporting him, which she always does from home because they have their 2 kids and somebody has to stay at home and watch the kids, but I was so glad to see her there. And I felt like she must have been so proud of him and what he's created and what him and Ellis have created, because they just, like, it was a whole room packed of people who, this is like our Olympics. It was so cool. But she did turn to me, Sadie turned to me and goes, his shoes untied and his shirt's untucked when Christian got on stage. I tried. Also, she's just like the most beautiful, awesome person. So that was really great to see her there. It was also really cool to have all the newbies there. A lot of people flew out for this. You know, like Dimalanta's done that a couple times, and I have a lot of respect for that. Saul says, in all fairness, I don't think Roxy understands it either. I don't understand what. Are you being mean again, Saul? Ryan says, I would be excited to play, but I ain't you. Also, I don't fully understand the chemistry between you and Roxy, so fair point. Totally. Glad they had a good time, Emmanuel. Me too. It was really cool. Saul, I swear you said that, but if I'm wrong about it, then I'm wrong about it. But I'm pretty sure you just didn't want. Did you want to play for me? Maybe it was the sense that I got. I usually think I can read people. I'm pretty sure you said it, but if you didn't, that was the understanding I was under. That you, not that you wouldn't, but that you did not want to. I mean, I did feel like you wouldn't maybe, but more so that you didn't want to. Sadie reminds me of Mary Jeddick and Darren. They have a very similar look. They're both beautiful. I haven't seen Mary in so long. I miss her. She's awesome. Just so great. Yeah, so the awards were beautiful, and I think that we stepped up the presentation of it. It's really cool how, I don't know if you guys got to see this, but like each award is a wheel slice with the picture of the person on it. I think the Odd Couple got shafted a couple times. My boys are amazing. For us to have won no awards, you know, it's tough. But it's a new year, new time. This girl got me thinking about my half birthday now. What the fuck, says Shannon Harris. Speaking of half birthdays, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider, Morse code says, happy half birthday. Thank you, Morse code. I appreciate that. You're awesome. You rock. Ryan Payne says, I was in attendance when Call to Action won. I was freaking excited for them. I was too. That was cool. But I will say, one of the things that didn't sit like super well with me, not trying to throw any shade, but was when people won and then got on stage and used this as a chance to like do their bits. Like, it's the Schmoedown. Be grateful, be supportive, be thankful, whatever it is you want to do, but like, why are you testing out your bits on stage? A lot of people did that and made like jokes that were like, what? Why? Why are you doing that? I don't know. Did anybody else? I feel that way too when it happens at like the Emmys or the Oscars or whatever. Just not your chance to like test out a set, do a bit. I don't know. What does Weston Hour say? Roxy could be a referee rookie. Gaming tournament Roka said he might have. What is this gaming tournament I keep hearing about? I gotta ask him about it. Because I don't even know what it is. I felt Brad Gilmore egged all the reactor channels. Ryan Payne. I hear what you're saying. Don't be an open mic, says Doom Tribe. Yeah. Rather a bit than a political speech, says Thrawn 2K5. I guess you're allowed to say whatever you want. Political, bit, otherwise. I just don't prefer the bits. Wow, I've made it. It's been like 3 weeks since I've made it. Hi, Illy. Hi, Danny Aguirre. Happy to have you. Wait, did Call to Action do a bit? I wasn't there, so I don't know what Dylan said. Jake Yakarada said. It was just really, it was long. Like, I tried to, when I was on stage, I tried to get in, get out. Like, it was just a little long, a little bitty. No, wait, they're not the only ones. I already ripped on Kaiser for doing similar. I think Odd Couple should win Team of the Year. They were the ones who dethroned the undefeated Shirewolves. Thank you, Christopher Stike Leather. Joe Winter, for a fellow July birthday person, thank you for the super chat, my dear. As we are getting out of here, don't forget, guys, to like, to subscribe, comment after the fact if you're watching afterwards. I read all the comments. I love to know what you guys want me to talk about tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's stream, I will be talking about Doolittle. I'll also be on SEN tomorrow morning, so make sure you check that out. Wish me a happy half birthday. Even if you think I'm crazy, I'm telling you, if there's a reason to celebrate, I'm down to celebrate it. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. We're currently at 19K subscribers. We can do it, rock stars. And tell a friend. That's a really good one to do. Tell a friend so that we can grow the rock stars band as much as we can. Love you guys. Thank you to my amazing mods in the chat. To Paul Denuzio, to Jake Yacovetta, to Billy Belford, to Matthew Gold, to Brandy. I don't think Vinny popped in today. Matthew Gold in the super chat sent me a piece of birthday cake. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Will do. And then until tomorrow, I will see you guys. Wish me luck at Doolittle. Oh, also, I'm seeing Dorina tonight, which I'm really excited about. After Doolittle, we're meeting up. Me, Dorina, and Steph Sabra. Cheetah Sisters, baby. So excited about that. Also, cool. All right, bye. Oh, boy.